enough that anyone can do it. You just take pictures of your invoices and log them. You log your hours so you can make sure you're sending out your bills properly. You invoice in less than 30 seconds. You send a nice professional looking invoice, and the client pays on your terms. So you can take deposits. You can actually have them pay through the platform so you can get paid faster.
Yep.
And this is really cool. You can see when the client has seen the invoice and put an end to that. Oh, did you send it yet? Sorry, I didn't get it. Hey, I don't have my checkbook on me. You know what? Forget your checkbook. Well, don't forget your checkbook. Remember your checkbook and pay me because I know you saw it.
Or pay with their little module thing.
Yeah, or that. They have a reader as well.
Yeah.
So check it out at freshbooks.com/WAN. Try it out. You get a 30-day free trial, and now we're now we're getting into the Savage Jerky. Which one was the one that I really like? There were a couple, actually.
So last time I ate the Reaper on stream and just like died. So that was a level 5 of hot. They showed their like heat level at the bottom, which I think is super cool. This is a level 4.
I've got a 2. I'm going for the maple buffalo bacon. These guys actually, this is really funny. So you know how they sponsored us like a bazillion years ago?
Yeah.
And then they just went like radio silence on us?
Yeah.
So it turns out that wasn't because they hate us. That was just like a shipping logistical issue. So yeah, they don't hate us. It's all good.
That's
Which
good.
is good because I was like, hey Colton, did we get any more samples of that jerky? And he's
we
like,
ate everything they sent us so fast.
I know. So maple buffalo bacon. Wait, is that a 5?
This is a 4.
Okay.
Excellent.
We have a 5.
I know.
We have the Carolina Reaper.
That's what I ate last time and I like died.
And we also have the ghost pepper. Did you try ghost pepper yet?
God, I don't
Okay, I want to try the Mojo Habanero.
Okay, let's see how you deal with that.
Okay.
Are you good with spicy stuff? You
I
like
just really like the maple one, so I'm eating that first.
Okay.
Have you tried the maple buffalo bacon?
I have not.
It's really good. It's not that hot. You might not get the full effect if you've already eaten a really spicy one recently.
I can clear it out.
Yeah, you gotta... Soylent? Really?
It's like same consistency as milk. It worked.
You disgust me in every way. What's wrong with you?
Everything.
I'm just gonna wash down this jerky bacon with some Soylent. Everything is wrong with that sentence. Okay. So the Mojo Habanero. This is, oh no, this is 3. 3,
What?
wait. Oh no, it goes,
Oh, it's a
it goes to
4-point
4.
scale.
4-point
Oh,
scale.
okay, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the 2 is like, oh no, the Reaper is 5. That does go all the way to 5.
It adds another bar.
It adds another bar over the rest of the packages.
Oh, okay, so the ghost pepper is a 4.
Okay, so see if you can handle the ghost pepper then.
Okay.
So is this one, this one's a 3. This can't be that bad because the maple buffalo bacon is a 2. And that's really not that hot.
I don't
If you can't
taste
handle
like
that, you
any
suck.
heat from the maple.
This stuff is like so covered in like spices and like. All right, habanero.
It's spicy.
Superb.
It's not too bad. But it's spicy.
No, it's spicy, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Beef, lime juice, water. Oh, there's a little bit of kick. Oh,
It takes a sec.
you can taste the citrus though. It has lime juice, orange juice, and lemon juice. Whew,
How's it going?
that's nice though. It's really good.
It tastes really good.
Yeah, cayenne
And one
pepper,
nice thing
habanero
about
pepper.
spicy jerky is you'll eat it a little bit slower.
Yeah.
So
Otherwise,
you can
it's
like enjoy the package a little bit.
it's
longer.
easy to like destroy an entire bag of jerky.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what do you think? What do you think of the maple one?
I liked it, but I like the beef ones more personally.
Well, I'll just keep this then. I love being the host because like Colton's been keeping everyone else away from this stuff with a stick for the last week, and he's been saving it basically for us to sit on stream and eat it. Is that good?
That's good.
Pretty spicy though?
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I don't think I'm completely dying like with the Reaper.
I never tried the cracked pepper and sea salt one, so I'm gonna just eat wussy ones for the rest of the show. But there you have it, guys. Savage jerky. Oh, I swallowed a little wrong there. Inhaled a little wrong. Trust me, you don't want hot jerky down your windpipe. That's bad. Anyway, savagejerky.com. Use offer code LTT to save 10%. Lots of different flavors. And it's good stuff, man.
So this one, the ghost pepper one, is like a good top of my tolerance level spice, I think.
Yeah.
Like I had one, I'm good for a while. Like I'm okay, I'm processing it, everything's fine.
Until
The Reaper
tomorrow
is too much. I'm actually usually pretty good with that.
yeah.
Yeah. I've never
Well,
had that problem.
That's far more detail about your bodily functions than I ever cared to know, but I guess I kind of invite it, don't
Now
I?
we've shared it with everyone.
Yeah. On stream. That's the way we do it.
Live and archived.
All right. So, Valve. This
Yes.
is a huge move. Originally posted on Ars Technica. Let's go ahead and get that
I'm
article up.
pretty sure this has already happened with CSGO. Just to add to that.
Valve asks for phone numbers to confirm Dota 2 player identities. And the idea is that this move would cut down on expert players intentionally smurfing noobs. And if you're not familiar with the term smurfing, then get off Twitch because you suck.
And cheating.
Actually, I'm kidding because I know a lot of people are here for our tech show and not necessarily regular Twitch viewers. So smurfing refers to creating a separate dummy profile that is a very low level, so you can just like kind of sit with your jackass friends and be like, this guy doesn't know how to play this game as well as me because I've logged like 800 hours, so like
now I'm on a new account.
now I'm on a new account and I'm just gonna like kick his ass. It's so great.
So I think the ghost pepper one, sorry to go back, hits you a little bit later.
Yeah.
Oh, my salivary glands are like firing. Trying to like cool everything down.
Nice.
It's yeah, I don't know. These are maybe like, for me at least, like one strip every like while.
Wild. Got it.
Thankfully, they are resealable packages. Anyway. Yeah, so the idea is you have to have an attached phone number. This should cut down on Smurfs, like you were just talking about, but also cheaters. Because if your phone number is used and then you are banned, I believe you cannot reuse that phone number for 3 months?
3 month. Oh. So phone numbers can't be passed between accounts without a 3-month waiting period.
Yeah. So it should reduce cheaters as well. So if you can queue up with only people that have verified numbers, that means you'll have less cheaters and less Smurfs, which makes a way better competitive experience. This, I'm like fairly certain this is already in Counter-Strike. I guess I should have just checked.
Valve's statement here. Players using multiple accounts create a negative matchmaking experience at all skill brackets. So our goal is to add just enough friction to this process that the number of players doing this will be noticeably reduced. Having more players using their primary accounts will have a positive effect on both ranked and unranked matchmaking.
Yeah, so it's already called CSGO Prime. You have a Prime enabled account if you've attached your phone number, and that has made a significant positive improvement in the CSGO community. So they're spreading it over to different teams. You had an interesting mention. I haven't actually heard anyone bring up the fact that it reduces anonymity in gaming.
It does.
Until you said that, but that is true.
And that's something that a lot of people are really feel very strongly should be preserved, but that's a viewpoint that I've personally argued against in the past. I mean, okay, and then all of this comes, you have to understand, take it with a dump truck worth of salt, because this comes from my perspective as someone who has willingly forfeited basically all of my online privacy by being a web video personality.
Yeah.
So I look at it and I go, well, for me, the ways in which I could behave like a complete asshat online are pretty limited. Because if anyone figured out it was me, I actually, there are people out there who know who I am. I have a reputation to uphold. Anonymity means you don't have a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
You could be the nicest person one day and the crappiest person the other day, and there's basically no consequences. And there's arguments to be made the other way. Like, anonymity lets you, truly speak your mind in a way that you couldn't. But there are a lot of people, particularly in the gaming community, that, quite frankly, I don't think should be allowed to speak their mind.
I'm letting him go. I disagree. I'm just saying, but I'm letting him go to get his point across.
So basically, I think that anonymity is the same as not having any accountability. And for myself, I've personally made the choice to forfeit my anonymity, and I would love to be able to reap the benefit of interacting with other people online who have willingly forfeited their anonymity. So that's what I like about this move from Valve. They're not forcing everybody to do it.
Yeah.
They're just saying, if you willingly give up that anonymity and you are willing to tie your personal actual you to an actual avatar in a one-to-one relationship, then you get the benefit of interacting only with other people who are also willing to do the same. And I think that's a great move.
I'm cool with that concept at this level, where the anonymity loss is not public.
But just to the... Let's say it wasn't Valve.
That's where some of it loses me too, because I don't want to give my phone number to just anybody. That becomes an issue, even with Valve and these big companies. Like, what they do with data is so sketchy. We have a topic in here that we'll probably talk about later, where Bose has apparently been stealing people's data in terms of like what music and podcasts and stuff they've been listening to on their wireless headphones, which is like, what the hell, guys? And apparently they have very definitely been selling it, which is just like so garbo, but we'll talk about that later.
Unreal, eh?
So like, I do not like giving forward my information, but at the same time, if it's something fairly minimal, I don't really use my actual calling feature on my phone much anymore. And if someone calls me and it's not a number that's already in my phone, I pretty much don't pick up.
Right.
And like, phone services and stuff now auto-detect certain numbers. So like, if my ISP calls me, it will tell me their company name.
Yep.
So they show up. If it's a super random number, I just don't pick it up. So I'm not that worried about that leaking. I personally think this is a cool system. When CSGO Prime came out, I jumped on that as soon as I could, which because I thought that was cool. I don't like losing my anonymity outwards to people that are playing the game.
Sure.
I hate that concept. I hated so much when YouTube was supposed to be like real names.
Right.
That was stupid. I hated that. That was a dumb idea. And I think the internet agreed with me. But losing a little bit just so that you can get rid of all the like just terrible people, not all of them, but a lot of the terrible people, is pretty cool. Especially when like, could you attach, I wonder if you could attach like a Skype number.
That I don't know.
Or something that isn't like your real phone.
Yeah, that's something I haven't really tried. I mean, obviously there's the whole other issue of like, basically like burner numbers being very, very inexpensive.
Yes.
But
you'd have to go out and do something. That's good enough for me, in my opinion.
Yep, and it reduces the convenience.
Yeah. If you reduce the convenience, because like, I would rather go out and get a burner number or go get a Skype number or something. I don't know if that works. I don't know if that's possible, but go do something that takes a couple steps so that it would increase the barrier of like, oh, in 20 seconds I can just be trolling a bunch of people and just be a giant jerk. Well, okay. Now maybe you have to go to the store and buy a pay-as-you-go phone or something. Yeah. Like that takes more steps. You have to actually like leave your house and go deliberately do something. The amount of people that will actually do that is pretty low, and that I would be very happy with.
Comic Saber asks, why no S8 review? Oh, it's coming. I filmed it today. Yeah, basically we didn't get one early, so there's that. All right.
Did we make fun of the note too much, or like?
No, actually. Well, I had so much to say about it that it was already going to be like an 11-minute video without pre-roll and integration.
No, I mean like the reason why we didn't get it early.
Oh, no, we've just our Samsung contacts. It's a complicated thing. We're probably getting too far into like the boring business of being a YouTuber right now. But basically, we are physically located in Canada, but the majority of our audience is in the U.S. So for a lot of big companies, the U.S. division can't talk to us because we are on Canadian soil. And the Canadian division only wants to talk about stupid Canadian things.
I feel like we should
like when this phone is launching on Bell. I don't care when it's launching on Bell. I want to know when the hardware is available. So I'll get these stupid press releases like, 3 weeks from now that are like, oh, can you believe this phone's coming to Rogers and TELUS? And I'm like, review units available. I'm like, what am I supposed to say about it at this point? Thanks for nothing. So
I feel like we should just like incorporate in Delaware and get like a 100 square foot 1-bedroom apartment in like nowhere land. What is this? Oh, I thought it was something. I thought you were gonna like get the hammer and attack me or something.
No.
I was like, I mean, this is exciting. What does that mean? Paint me scared but excited or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but whatever. But yeah, like I almost, it's a pretty big issue being in Canada.
Yeah.
Companies, even when I like tell them we're in Canada and they're like, oh yeah, we can have our like Canadian contact reach out to you. I'm like, please, no. Please don't do that. And they're like, oh no, it's fine. I'm like, it is not fine. It is not fine at all.
Nothing about this is fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are fine, we've got some fine videos up on Floatplane Club right now. Yeah, so you guys have been hard at work on some pretty crazy stuff. Is there anything that's not totally behind the scenes that we can talk about? I mean, there's the call for coders. There's the fact that we've basically revealed what the platform is.
I was just going to say, I guess I can address some of the comments on this.
Yeah,
like
that would be a cool time to do it.
If people have questions in Twitch chat, and I see them through the blur of Twitch chat, I will try to respond to them. A lot of comments on mainly the YouTube side, not this side, were just very odd. Were just very, very odd. Like people being like, oh yeah, building a different version of YouTube is a terrible idea. And I'm like, yes it is.
Yeah, that would be a terrible idea.
That's not what we're doing. Did you watch the video?
I would invest exactly $0 in that idea.
Yeah, that's horrible. People that think I'm like asking for a lot, I am definitely asking for a lot. But they're like, oh my god, one person can't build this platform on their own. Like, I know. That's why I included this section about how they're gonna have to collaborate with all of the other people that are working on the project.
Woo!
So many.
This is about to turn into a rant, isn't it?
A little bit. Hold it back.
All right, I'll talk about some of the videos we have coming up. So we've got the tiny laptop tested.
Someone's asking if I did hair implants lately. No.
We did a bunch of really cool testing on that super tiny GPD Pocket laptop, including running games on it itself, using Game Stream. It's got a great, really sharp 1080p IPS display, really cool little device. So we've got our video up